Welcome back to Ecometro, where we break down the market in simple terms every single week. In this episode, I'll cover the market's biggest moves, 3 key news stories, a look at one hot sector, and my top 3 stock picks for the week ahead. Let's get started. Let's take a look at the markets. This week, the markets showed weakness, with all major US markets finishing in the red. The S&P 500 dropped 1.74%, led by renewed US-EU tariff threats that shook confidence. The Nasdaq 100 fell 1.56%, and the Dow Jones dropped with 1.73%. Over in Europe, the FTSE 100 also fell, with 0.69%. Overall, not the best week. Here are the top 3 key stories of the week. OpenAI buys Jony Ive's startup, impacting Apple shares. On May 20th, OpenAI announced the acquisition of a startup founded by Jony Ive and Sam Altman, called I.O., for $6.4 billion. This move intensified competition in the AI hardware sector, leading to a 6.12% drop in Apple's stock price over the week, as investors expressed concerns about Apple's position in the evolving AI landscape. UK and EU forge new post-Brexit trade agreement. On May 19th, the United Kingdom and the European Union signed a comprehensive post-Brexit trade agreement. The deal includes provisions for defence and security collaboration, streamlined agri-food trade, and the introduction of carbon border taxes. This agreement aims to strengthen economic ties and reduce trade barriers between the UK and EU member states. NHS England launches world's first gonorrhea vaccine. On May 21st, NHS England introduced the world's first vaccine against gonorrhea, demonstrating an efficacy rate of 30 to 40%. This groundbreaking development marks a significant advancement in public health and could pave the way for further innovations in killing antibiotic-resistant infections. This week's standout sector was healthcare. Stocks in this sector moved sharply on the back of blockbuster earnings and breakthrough vaccine news. As I said earlier, on May 21st, the NHS announced a world-first rollout of a gonorrhea vaccine this August, driving hopes for future revenue streams at firms like GSK and boosting the entire healthcare complex. Also, Novo Nordisk has changed leadership after a hard period, which indicates a brighter future for the giant Danish company. Leading names like Novo Nordisk and Novavax helped push the sector higher, even as broader markets wavered. It's one sector to watch going into next week. Now, what we've all been waiting for, my 3 stock picks for next week. Disclaimer, this is not financial advice, just my personal picks of 3 stocks I think will perform well in the upcoming week. First up, we have Salesforce, currently trading around $273. Salesforce has been going through some ups and downs this year, but with their next earnings report coming up right after the market closes on May 27th, there's some real excitement among buyers. Salesforce are pushing their AI capabilities hard, especially with their new Agentforce AI platform that helps companies automate customer support and sales processes. If that gains traction as expected, it could push the stock higher pretty quickly. Investors seem to be betting on growth despite recent volatility, so it's definitely one to watch next week. Next, let's talk about Costco Wholesale, which is trading near $1,008. Costco has been one of those consistent performers that just keeps delivering. Their unique membership model creates strong customer loyalty, and even as inflation and supply chain issues linger, they manage to keep sales growing steadily. They raised their membership fees recently, which should give their revenues a nice little boost without scaring off shoppers. With their earnings report coming May 29th, I think the market might respond well if Costco shows they're still cruising strong in retail. The last stock I have chosen is Alphabet. Sitting around $170 right now, Alphabet is riding a big wave thanks to their AI division. Just last week, they announced the launch of VO3, a cutting-edge AI video maker that's getting a lot of interest. Its impressive technology generating realistic videos with synchronized sound and effects all through AI. This kind of innovation could open new revenue streams beyond their core ad business, and with strong backing from major players in tech, it's no surprise the stock looks poised to gain traction next week. Thanks for watching this week's update from Ecometro. Like the video, subscribe for more, and comment which stocks you're watching next week. See you next Sunday.